Well, hello there. Come on in. I'm Chris Brown. I'm your humble chimney sweep. I was just going over your chimney inspection report, but now that you're here, make yourself comfortable. Let's go over it together, shall we? Okay, now let's take a look at the inspection report and see how it reads out. This is a generic report. This is exactly what you will get, only your information obviously will be filled into all these blanks. The upper right-hand corner of the report is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your personal report. So stay with me. Hey, what a great looking house. Let's take a moment. Let's take a look at the tops of the chimneys. Now, both chimneys have stainless steel caps. They're covering the flue systems. And what that does is it keeps the birds, the squirrels, and also the rain from pouring down the flue. You can see how large. That's a 13 by 13 inch square flue. You can imagine how much water would pour down that if, or the type of animal that might get into your house without these chimney caps. And both your fireplaces are capped, by the way. Cracks in the crown. These cracked crowns unfortunately lead to water leaks. Any trapped moisture in there during the winter months when it's freezing, below freezing, why expands. It not only opens the cracks up more, but it also loosens the concrete, loosens up the bricks. I've given you a price on repouring both of them. You can see both of them have cracks in them. This particular cap is not only covering the fireplace flue, and this is back in your den, it's also covering an unused furnace flue. Let's take a look at the den while we're looking in the den. Let's take a look at the den's, it's got vented gas log set. It's a sleeved pipe, that's code required, and that's smart for your safety. It's got the required ball valve, a regulator here that's working. These logs are working fine, no problems there. Remember that dampers must stay open on vented gas log products 24/7. The reason for that is you wouldn't want to close this in the summertime, close the damper, which, by the way, makes perfectly good sense, right? You're not using the fireplace. But then if you forgot to open it and fired up those logs, you'd fill the house up with something you wouldn't see or smell. You know, they call that the silent killer, carbon monoxide. Behind the damper, there's a whole bunch of construction debris, gravel, concrete, whatever it is that's back there. Probably should be removed. It's not really causing a problem as long as you don't operate the damper, but I do want to point it out to you that it is back there. We look in the bedroom fireplace, a working set of vented gas logs. Again, the damper must remain open all the time. Smoke chamber looks good, but we are missing mortar all the way around in the profile area. That's where the firebox actually adjoins the front of the fireplace. And there's a big gap here which leads right up underneath that wood mantle. So that needs to be repaired, and I've given you a price on doing that. Let's take a look at the flue systems. The den flue looks good. And by the way, so does the bedroom flue. So if you folks do have questions for me, give me a call, 704-526-6348. You can always email me at chris@affordablesweep.com. Thank you.